Welcome. Today we're going to solve a killer Sudoku, a hard one. At least that is what the difficulty says. I hope we can make it in under 15 minutes. Before we get started, I have two more web pages open on my browser. It's a calculator, just for sure, to make sure, and a cage combination reference guide for the killer Sudoku, so I can see how many combinations with what numbers there are to add up to a certain number. So if you have a cage with two squares, then and when that's two squares must add up to till 10, you can either make it with 1 and 9, 2 or 8, 3 or 7 or 4 or 6. And I think that this reference is very useful, this web page. So make sure to check it out if you want, if you think it would be useful. But let's get started. Okay, timer is running. Let's begin with the single cells. Um, for because we know this must be a 5, because 1 and 5 makes 6, and a 9, and I think we have all the single squares. This must be 2. We know that for sure. Okay, we have all the single squares. What are we going to look for now? Are there any sums that we can solve right away? This is 14, so this must be a 7 then. That was easy. This is 11, so this must be 2. Okay. But from now, how are we going to solve it? Let's see. Look, this can't be 1 and 5. So we take a note that here maybe there's a 1. This can't be a 1, but this can be a 1. No, it can't be a 1 because you would need 11 to finish this square to 12. So this can be a 1. 7 with a 9. No, you could never reach 23. I don't know why I thought that would happen. So this is the only place one could go. That was also quite easy. That would make this a 7. And we have more 7s. So this can't be a 7. And because of this 7, these also can't be a 7. But these two can. Can they? This would add up to 13. And you would need a 2 to make 15. But we already used a 2. This must be 7 then. Let's see. The 1 can't go in one of these two cells, so the 1 must be here. That would be 7, so the 8 and the 1 would go in one of these two cells. I will make a note of 1 and 8, 1 and 8. Alright, alright. Slow but steady. This can't be a 1. Oh, we already examined that. So this also can't be a 1, because then you would need a 12 to make 13. So this is a 1. This is 8, then this is a 3. You can solve this one. You can solve this whole square, by the way, because now this square can't be a 1. So this must be an 8 in order for this to be a 1. And we only needed to add the 4, which makes this a 2. Alright. What can we say about these two cells? It can't be a 9 because that would mean this would be a 1. And there's 9 here. Let's see. An 8 or a 2 can't, because we we wouldn't have place for the 2. A 3 and a 7, or a 4 and a 6. A 4 and a 6 could work. That means the 4 needed. Oh yeah, it's a 4 and a 6. How do I know that the 6 can't be in one of these 3 cells, and it can't be in one of these 3 cells? So this must be a 6. There's no other option, which makes this a 4. I have a good feeling we can solve this in under 15 minutes. But maybe we need to hurry a little bit. Okay, these 3 cells needed to be adding up to 23. We can only reach that with an 8 and a 9. I used the reference guide here for the cage combinations. An 8 and a 9. But we can't know for sure. This can't be an 8 or 9 because it wouldn't be a 6 then. And a 12. If it was an 8, this must be a 1 then. But it can't be a 9, because you would already have 12 then. So this must be the 9, and this must be the 8. Then. From what can we do? 2 cells needed to make 14, because we already have 1, that's 15 minus 1. So in order for 2 cells, we need a 5 and a 9, or a 6 and an 8. We already have a 6. And here is 6, so this must be a 5 and a 9. But is that possible? Yes, because this would be a 5 then, because it can't go here because we already have a 5 in this square and we have a 5 in the same row, so that's not possible. This must be a 9. Oh, maybe we can solve it in under 10 minutes. The 1 must be in one of these upper cells. We all have a 5 here, so this must be a 1, this must be a 5. Oh, this is a 7. This one is also interesting, but we not, we don't have much numbers in that column. So maybe it's going to be difficult, but let's see. We already have a 9, so we only need 7 more to add up to 16. With 2 cells, we can 7 with 1, 6, 2 and 5, or 3 and 4. We already have a 3 and a 4, that's not possible. A 2 and a 5. We have a 5, so this must be a 2 then, and this a 5. Or this, because of this one, must be 6, and this a 1. Let's make notes. 2. No, this must be a 5. This must be the 2 then, and this must be the 6, and this the 1. Alright. Yes. This one is interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, an 8 and a 9. An 8 and a 9. In these two. We already have a 9 here, so that's easy. Oh, no notes. An 8 and a 9. This can't be a 9 because of that 9. This can't be 1, so this is a 9. Which makes this a 4, 1, 2, 3, a 9. We have all the 9s. How much ones do we have to look at the normal Sudoku rules? This can't be a 1 because of that one. Because of that one, these two can't be a 1. And this one can't be a 1, so a 1. Can we? No, we don't, cannot. In this little square, this must be the 1, which makes 5, which makes a 2. Hey, we can only put a 5 here because we have a 1 here. So this 6 is no longer valid, and this must be a 2. Not really hard, right? I think English. Talking English for me is more difficult than finishing this Sudoku. Yeah, 10, 10, 10, 10. But we already have many digits. So it can be a 1 and a 9. It can be oh, we only needed one digit more in this column. This is a 2 and this is an 8. Then we have 7 here. We needed to make 11 with a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5 and a 6. We have a 5 here, so this is a 6, this is a 5. No, I no longer think we can do it in under 10 minutes. But we're almost there. That's good. Let's see, the 2's. 2's must go, the 2 must go here. Can you see it? That can't be a 2 and this can't be 2, so the 2's. And then this must be 2 for the same Sudoku rules, for the same reason I was going to say. The 3, this must be a 3, Sudoku rules. Mm, mm. One of these two must be a 3. Yeah. So let's move on to the 4's to make this. Oh, shoot. We already had a 4 there. I missed that. Yes, this must be a 4 then. Because it can't go there, it can't go there, and it can't go there. That means that this must be the 4. We have all the 4's. Let's move on to the 5's. And this is, yeah, less exciting. But, oh, we have all the 5's. But it is, maybe it's easier this way. And it's also a possible way to finish the Sudoku. Look, I know this must be an 8 now, but I was busy with the 6's. And then I know because of the Sudoku rules, this must be 6. Let's move on to the 7's. Now we have all the 6's. A 7, a 7, a 7. These are just Sudoku rules. If you are not knowing what I'm doing, I recommend you watch the video on how to solve a Sudoku, where I explain the rules using a couple of examples. And then this must be a 3. We don't have all the 3's yet. 12, 1, and there it is. In under 12 minutes. Maybe if we were fully focused and didn't talk, we could do it in under 10 minutes. But thank you for watching. I wish you the best. And good luck with your next Sudoku. And I see you soon, I hope. Have a nice day.